Hello and welcome back to Empires of Europe 1700, and we're here attempting to take Zadar back, and Zadar obviously is our previous fief that we actually did have control over until the Holy Roman Empire took it back, and so we're here trying to retaliate. And well, there's one thing you got to know. I obviously did make a new vassal, right? Radoslav is now our new vassal, and I have given him our newly conquered castle. And hopefully he's going to do a really good job. I'm very much hoping he will, at least. He has a decent amount of scouting skills, so that's kind of the hope right here at the moment. The hope is that he's going to just avoid any fights that he can't take and take fights that he can, and then we'll hopefully be in a pretty good position. Hopefully this one is not going to get destroyed. I did. Okay, kind of unfortunate there, but oh well, never mind. We may, in fact... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, we're getting some help. All right. Apparently, Neymar is coming along to help us out here, which is really quite interesting. Usually, I wouldn't have expected this, actually. I would have expected them to actually go somewhere else, but that's fine. I don't really have too much of a problem with this. And, they're besieging our newly conquered castle. Well, I don't... As I said before, it is not actually that big a deal if one of our castles gets taken. Well, should we say, any fief that gets taken, with the exception of Rome at this point, because obviously Rome is Barney's fief, and we really don't want to lose that if we can help it. But the big thing here is making sure that we have just made the vassal, right? We have created the vassal, and that is all that I really wanted to do. And so I'm very much hoping that basically just having the additional forces are going to make... That's going to make a difference, right? That's going to make a difference. So anyway, what we're going to do is I'm just going to put all of my cannons into reserve right now. I'm not actually going to be destroying all the walls or anything like that. And... should I... You know what? I'm going to build a battering ram. Let's build a battering ram, and I will actually put out my trebuchets just to make sure that these things get destroyed. Can we just destroy that, please? There we go. Okay, thank you. And that is all that I wanted to do. So then we're just going to put them back in reserve, and now the battering ram is going to have zero issue getting to the gates. And bear in mind that, obviously, because we haven't destroyed the walls, maybe it would have been a good idea for me to destroy at least one section of wall, but I'm kind of a little bit under time pressure here, and I'm thinking to myself, hey, you know what? I don't really want to take that extra time, even though it's probably going to only take me an extra 15 seconds or so, but... well, never mind. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to be okay. We've just got to make sure that our battering ram... Where is that, by the way? Where is our battering ram? Is it all the way back here? Oh, yeah, it's all the way back here. All right. Well, this is kind of interesting, isn't it? All right, so let's see what we can do. One thing that I would like to do is try to get these ladders up, but the problem with getting the ladders up is that we are going to be inherently targeted. That's obviously one thing that Bannerlord has in spades, and Warband also kind of suffered from a little bit. To a, shall we say, maybe to a smaller degree or to a greater degree, I don't know, really, maybe it's the same, but basically the player would always be the target, you know. Every single time you go into a battle, the player is most likely going to be the priority for the enemy AI, because that's just generally how the game works, unfortunately. Anyway, we're gonna just tell everyone to hold fire and then tell them to fire at will, because I want these guys to actually fire back. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be doing that. Where is the there it is. There's the battering ram. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna move these guys over here, gonna put them into a loose formation, gonna move the other ones. Oh, actually, never mind, there aren't any other ones. Okay, we'll just move these guys over here instead, and we'll put them into a loose formation. And we're just gonna try and shoot them, right? We're just gonna try and shoot them, weaken them from the battlements here, because then we can actually have a maybe slightly higher chance of being able to win this without sustaining too many casualties. Because otherwise, the enemy is just gonna continue firing on us, you know? They're just gonna continue firing us. I'm actually surprised that I'm getting shot. Where am I being shot from? Over here? I mean, I was standing right next to this wall. It's a bit weird. Not entirely sure why I'd get shot there, but I guess that's just how it is. Now, bear in mind that someone told me that you can use grenades against the gate. Yes, you can, but it only does 61 damage, which is kind of unfortunate. I have tested them out beforehand, and I just wanted to show you that, you know, it does 61 damage. And in comparison, the battering ram does, like, I don't even know how much, probably like 250 or 300 or whatever. I don't know, a massive amount, let's just say. Maybe against this gate it's going to be a little bit better. Oh, nice. Oh, I actually hit some people on the other side right there. That's pretty cool. All right, yeah, so we can actually do that if we wanted to. As you can see, we're actually doing some pretty decent damage, and we might even be able to destroy the gate. No, we won't be able to destroy the gate, unfortunately, but yeah, as you can see, there are actually some people through here. Can I actually shoot through the gaps? Oh, that's sad. Okay, it looks as though we are not able to shoot through the gaps. That's really, really sad, actually. It would have been very, very cool if we would have the opportunity to do that, but unfortunately, Bannerlord is Bannerlord, and you're not able to shoot through these gaps, even though it would be very, very fun. Can I? Nope, nope, nope. Still just hits the object. Oh, that's... What? How did I get shot? What? How did I get shot? Is the hitbox kind of weird, or did I actually get shot through the gap? Because if I got shot through the gap now, after I literally just tested it out, that's so weird. Ah, well, oh no, never mind. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. We did do quite a lot of damage to the thing. I guess I could have thrown the rest of my grenades and so on and so forth, and that probably would have been a pretty cool idea, but I was kind of hoping that my forces would actually come in, but because I had told them to hold position outside, they did not do that. So, yeah, a little bit unfortunate there, but really not that big a deal. As we've seen, we did manage to capture it, and that is all that I really wanted, isn't it? Yes, that is all we really wanted. Okay, so we'll just take all of this. Thank you very much. And we'll show mercy here, and we'll just, yeah, as you can see, my money was actually still in the reserves, which is quite funny. Let's go into the trade screen, because I am going to need to get rid of a couple of pieces of gear here, just to make sure that we're not, you know, not going to get overwhelmed with the amount of loot that we're getting, potentially. I mean, it doesn't seem as though that's actually even possible at this point, but, you know, you never know. Maybe it will at some point. You could be surprised how much stuff you gain over time. Although, to be fair, I don't actually have that much roguery skill. The roguery skill obviously does make a huge difference in that regard. Anyway, now let's take a look at the map. So this is what's currently going on. As you can see, I decided that I would go to Zadar because I knew that the garrison here had a significant amount less troops than in Pula. And so that's the thing. If you take a look at our territory right now, where do you think is the next best place for us to attack? Because just look at the Holy Roman Empire right now. Look at how incredibly massive it is. And you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say over here is probably really, really good. Maybe this one too. Basically, I'm looking at the far reaches of the Holy Roman Empire itself. Because that, in my opinion, is probably going to be their most recent conquer. Maybe. I'm thinking up here is probably the most recent, to be honest, because as you can see, this was taken out in the middle of nowhere. Could be a defector, of course. You never know. Maybe it's a defector. Let's take a look. Are they at war against anyone but us? It feels like they're not at war against anyone but us. No, no, no. They are literally just against us. Okay, that's... Oh, that's kind of not so good, is it? No, that is kind of not so good. All right. What are we going to do then? Let me actually just take a quick look. Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, right. Fine. So they're going to have a bit of an issue here then. I don't really... The funny thing is, I personally don't really want to go here and take this. There are 400. I mean, that's a pretty significant amount. As you can see, Radoslav is over there. Robert is running around with 400 troops. How does he have 400 troops? Okay, I have no idea how he has that. Okay, I mean, these guys literally have about 80 steward. Which is super weird. Not entirely sure what's going on with that, but anyway, it must be the towns actually. It must be the towns increasing their overall overall company size, I suppose. And Radoslav could definitely use a town. And you know what his name is, as you can see right here. His clan name is Reindeer, because I literally could not think of anything else. So I decided, yes, okay, Reindeer is going to be the play here. Yeah, absolutely perfect name, right? Yeah, anyway, let's go in here. We're going to just sell a couple of extra things. Don't sell the grenades. And we'll just buy some extra meat and beer and all that wonderful stuff just so that we can get a little bit of, you know, just a little bit of extra supplies just in case. And what I'm actually going to do right now is we're going to just have a little bit of a scouting mission. So our scout is going to go over here, 450, all right. Not a big fan. Oh, hello. Is that Uros? No, that's Robert. Wow, he's actually going by himself and doing stuff. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like this. Very nice. 242. Okay, I'm thinking, well, oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at what I see here. Oh, yeah. This is absolutely fantastic. So, as you can see, this literally doesn't have any militia. They have 0 militia right now. And this tells me everything that I need to know. They only have 9 days worth of food remaining, which is obviously perfect. It is going to be a little bit annoying to wait that long, but we are, well, we're probably going to be, well, actually, You know what? I'm actually thinking right now that I will not build anything. I'm going to just build them, just in case. But I want to see whether this is actually going to work out, because what we're going to do is we're going to build all the trebuchets, or, you know, the cannons in this case, and we're just going to put them into reserve. And that's all we're going to do. We're just going to put them into reserve. We're not even going to bother, like, you know, destroying the walls or anything like that, because there is actually no point in doing that if the strategy that I think is going to potentially happen happens. So let's see whether that is even possible. If it is, this is going to be the quickest and easiest and most painless siege we've ever had. Alright, so it's just beginning to work now, and I am very, very intrigued to see whether this will work. I think it probably will, because there are no militia, of course. As I said, the reason why this is probably going to be completely and utterly painless is because there are no militia. I'm actually kind of a bit surprised, a little bit confused maybe why there are no militia, but it could just be that this particular fief has come under siege multiple times, and that could be the reason. And there you go, we've got 0 people, and we do blah blah blah. There you go. We literally just took the entire thing. We just took it instantly, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. And there you go. We just took it without actually killing anyone. That is quite funny. Next thing you know, people are going to be doing Bannerlord pacifist runs where they just don't kill anyone ever. That's going to be very difficult, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to be very, very difficult. Anyway, there we go. That was actually pretty painless. I mean, it just took me time and, well, nothing much else. I literally didn't have to do anything whatsoever. I literally just had to stand there and besiege the thing, and that was it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, Robert was actually managing to take Pula, or someone was. I actually don't know who it was, but I'm going to be giving this to Robert nevertheless. And as you can see, we now have this one as well. We're probably going to be giving this to probably Radoslav, I assume. Probably he's going to be a pretty decent character to take this, because he has a number of other fiefs in the area, and I kind of want him to take care of it. And if he doesn't, then that's obviously fine. I'm actually a little bit worried that they're not going to get any militia in here or something, because as you can see, you see what's happening right now? They have 0 people in here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a yeah, Neymar is actually running around with over 1,000 people thanks to all the clan members that we've created now as well. That's also a reason why creating vassals is exponentially very, very useful, because you're then going to gain these free clan members that will join your vassals, the companions that you create, you know, that you make into vassals, that is. And then you have them join your vassals' armies, and then they become this great rolling beast of destruction. So very, very nice to see that. And as you can see, no, look, there are no militia in here. This is really weird. As you could see, wait a minute. Yeah, no, there are no militia in here. It must be a bug with the town itself. It must be a bug with the town itself or something like that, because as you can tell, there are no militia in here still, even now, even after we have taken control of it. So I'm going to assume that it has something to do with the town being a little bit weird. I'm not entirely sure, but there's 190 people in there now, and, well, it's going to be very difficult for anyone to take it because the walls are not damaged in any way. It's actually going to be really, really nice and easy. Okay, so as you can see, my assumption was incorrect. I actually thought this one would be one of the easiest for us to take. It does only have 400, so it's not that difficult to take. However, as you could see, the food situation is looking really, really healthy here. So instead of us, you know, starving them out, we're obviously not going to be doing that, but we are going to be destroying the walls. That is obviously a given here. I think that's probably very, very much important. And we're otherwise just going to be building the battering ram. Otherwise, apart from this, we just want to make sure that we have some kind of backup, you know, some kind of backup system with which that we can fall back on. Haha, that's the reason why it's called a backup. And we are going to obviously make sure that we have that in place. We've taken another thief. Look at that. We've taken another thief. Okay. I guess we'll give this to... Who's actually the one that's leading all of this? I have no idea who the one's leading all this. I guess I'll give it to Robert. I have no clue. I don't even know what this is. Is this a town or is this a castle? How are they taking these so fast? I have no idea. It must be that 1,000-ish army is just really, really strong right now. I hope they don't come over here. And no, it's Neyma's army. As you can see, it's Neyma's army that's doing that. She's the one that's leading the way. It's a shame that she's not on the ticket, because I would be more than happy to give her a couple of fiefs. She seems to be doing a fantastic job. Someone's firing over there to my left. A little bit weird. Alright, I'm not entirely sure who's besieging something in that direction, but, you know, if they want to, then they want to. And otherwise, well, we've got to be a little bit careful here as well, because we cannot get ourselves caught out. But this is the wonderful thing about the Holy Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Empire itself is so massive that at the same time... Okay, look at it. It's got two things going on right now. It's extremely strong, very intimidating to fight against, but on the other hand, it's extremely large, and it's very difficult for them to defend absolutely everything. So if you attack from multiple different positions, which is exactly what's happening right now, we don't have too much to worry about, especially if I am all the way in the nether reaches of wherever. You know, I'm very far away from the central region of the Holy Roman Empire, which means that I have impunity. I can do whatever I want. I can be as audacious as I like, and I don't actually have to worry about them coming down here with a relatively large army. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but if they do, all I know for sure is that that particular army is going to be significantly depleted by the time it gets to us. And that's going to make all the difference in the world for anyone else that wants to come in and attack or help us out, or maybe one of our vassals is then going to move over to some of the other fiefs in the area and capture those. And that's very much possible too. That's exactly the reason why I am absolutely loving what Neyma is doing right now. She is absolutely destroying everything in her path. She is currently sustaining huge casualties at a particular siege right now. I am hoping that she's going to be okay. We're going to be putting our cannons in reserve right now, just so that they don't shoot me and kill me instantly, which is exactly what has happened in the last couple of sieges where we've gotten friendly fired. You know, we want to make sure that that does not happen this time around. And otherwise, let's see. Okay, yeah, we're basically just gonna... Oh, wait a minute. Should I go with my horse up here? Oh, no. This is not good. This is not good. No. Whew. The horse is not mobile enough. It is not maneuverable enough for us to do this. Did I literally... I just got killed by friendly fire. How did I get killed by friendly fire? I don't actually know. I thought I put away all my cannons. I did put away all my cannons. How did I get killed by friendly fire? Did someone shoot me in the back? Someone must have shot me in the back. I'm going to have to retreat from here. I literally will have to retreat from here. That is extremely, extremely embarrassing, isn't it? That is very, very embarrassing. Okay, well, there's not much I can do about that. I just have to... I don't even know who shot me, to be honest. I have no clue. At least we still have our cannons, and I can just put them back out here, and they'll do their best. But yeah, that is a huge shame, actually. Very, very big shame right there. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this to myself, not because I actually want to take control of it or ownership over it or anything like that, but I want to give this to... I can't do that while I'm in a siege. I would like to give it to Naima, because she's actually the one that's leading the army, so it would be very, very useful if we could actually do that. Okay, so apparently the Spanish now want to declare war against us once again. Yeah, well, I don't blame them, I guess. I don't blame them. They are very much wanting to do that. Oh, and the Holy Roman Empire wants peace. But wait a minute. They want me to pay them? Yeah. They want me to pay them. Okay. That's kind of interesting. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. I'm just looking for support for any other war declarations that are currently going on. Okay, that's kind of strange. I'm not entirely convinced that I'd like to do that. So I think what we're going to do is we'll do a little bit of a something here. We'll basically just wait for a little bit of time. I just want to try to see if I can restore my forces. Unfortunately for me, my medicine skill seems to be taking an inordinate amount of time to restore these fellows. It's probably because we are in a siege. If we were in a town resting up and stuff like that, it would be a lot easier. But unfortunately for me, we're nowhere near a friendly town right now. We might be able to go over there. We could go over there to rest, but yeah, that would be a little bit annoying, wouldn't it? Okay. Yeah, they're also now attempting to take that back. I'm hopeful that Naima is going to be over there and she'll actually do a good job of defending it. It seems like she is. Yeah. No. It seems like, well, someone. Uros. Yeah, he's actually in her army at the moment, so it should be absolutely fine. I think... What did I die from? I must have gotten shot in the back or something, right? I must have gotten shot in the back. That is such a weird thing to happen, to be honest. Isn't it? I think that's super weird. Anyway, we're at 225. Let's take a look. Well, we obviously want to do this, don't we? Don't we? I mean, this is basically insane if you're running like a bunch of companions with you, because, you know, plus 10 hit points, all of them. Probably going to be pretty amazing. Plus 5 hit points to me, I guess that's kind of alright. And then we have cheat death here, minus 50% chance to die when you fall unconscious in battle. That is not really that fantastic. If you're... Well, I mean, I guess it's okay, but if you're really, really afraid that you're going to die from old age, and or die from, you know, dying in combat, you know, then go for it. But the percentage chance of dying in battle is very low already. So reducing that chance by 50%, not sure if that's really valuable, but I guess if you don't want to lose your character, that's a good way to go about it. Hilariously enough, me saying that right now, considering the fact that I actually don't have anyone that I can play as after Barney dies, potentially, that's a little bit risky, isn't it? Yeah. That's a little bit risky, and maybe we want to be a little bit careful about that. Oh dear. Now that I've said that, I'm probably jinxing myself dramatically, aren't I? Well, never mind. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Anyway, I have decided that I'm going to leave my cannons up, and the reason why I'm going to leave them up is because I'm going to place all of my... No. You're not going to kill me. You're not going to kill me. Who is shooting me? I'm sorry, I cannot see who is shooting me right now. It must be these guys up here? I don't see anyone, though. I'm not seeing anyone on the... I mean, I obviously see these guys, right? I saw that guy. But everyone else is not looking particularly... I don't actually know. They're looking really, really weird. Oh, nice. Oh, this is hilarious. I'm actually hitting off the wall. Okay, is that it? No? Okay, there's still more. I can't see anything, by the way. It's not just you, it is me as well. I literally cannot see what I'm doing. I am just hitting them randomly here. Nice. Oh, imagine having even more grenades than this. It would be fantastic, wouldn't it? It would be very, very good if I did, but unfortunately I do not. So I will just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Thank you. Yes, thank you for coming outside. Okay, these guys are for some reason now holding fire. I don't know why they're holding fire. There we go. Now we can just have them all get absolutely slaughtered. Unfortunately, we are suffering a couple of casualties. There we go. Nice little headshot there. Don't get shot by that guy. Thank you very much. I think we're pretty safe in this corner here. Should I now tell my people to charge in? I think I should. I think I should. I think that sounds like a pretty decent idea. And as you can see, this victory was made possible by grenades. Next thing you know, an ad comes up for grenades. Yes. There you go. That is absolutely perfect. What perfect timing that was. Alright, so there we go. That is indeed the victory that we needed. And as you can tell, that was a difficult siege. Funnily enough, only difficult because I got shot in the back or something. I still don't really understand what happened there, but there you go. Yeah, it's probably because I got shot in the back from something. Okay, so we will just take all of these. We'll just take all of these high tier units and try to convert them, I suppose. I guess that seems like the best course of action. None of the people that we have in our army need to level up, so I can basically just do whatever. We can just take all the loot. Can just take absolutely everything. Unfortunately for me, though, now we have a little bit of shopping to do. So let me see. I guess I'm just going to buy all of this. There we are. And then we can go over here to this thief because, you remember, I did have this. And we're going to give that to Neymar. There we are. And this next one will go to Uros if he's on the ticket, which usually he's not for some reason. But yeah, it would be really, really nice if he is. Nope, he's still not. Okay, kind of strange. We'll give it to Radoslav then, I suppose. I mean, he's probably going to need it, you know, if he's having a huge army, which I don't... I mean, I think considering I'm giving him so many fiefs, he might actually be able to field something rather big. Hopefully he will. And otherwise... let's just take a quick look. Okay, yeah, we're taking that as well. And let's see what we've got going on over here. 328, 456, 202. Oh, what? Look at this. There's another one with no... There's another one with no militia. What's going on there? What is actually going on there? That is very strange. Okay. Wow. Okay, yeah, no, this is extremely, extremely strange. I actually don't understand that. Okay, now, technically, I don't really want to wait for 12 days. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to try to bombard them as much as I possibly can with my own siege equipment. And hopefully that's going to deal enough damage, you know, from siege bombardment casualties and so on and so forth to reduce their garrison population enough to make that impactful. So we might be able to actually do something there. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, we've taken another fief right there. As you can see, this is the reason why I didn't want to make peace with the Holy Roman Empire just yet, because I knew that this was coming. You see, that's the reason why they wanted to make peace as well, because look at our potential tribute now. They want us to pay 620. I am not going to stop until they're paying us. Okay? That is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to stand on principle here. On principle that they are the ones that did us dirty, shall we say. And they're the ones that will have to pay us in some way or another. And we can only hope that that's actually going to work out. If it doesn't work out, then that's just how it's going to have to be, and we'll have to make peace at some point or another. Oh, I actually did level up. Oh, wow. Okay. It's been a while since I've leveled up, so what am I going to spec into? Well, I have actually spec'd into pretty much everything that I want to, so I guess I'll just get the last point in riding. I suppose that's pretty good. And as you can see, we are indeed reducing their overall combat strength now. For some reason, my engineer is taking a long time to build these. I'm not entirely sure why she's taking so long. She does have a decent amount of engineer skill as far as I'm aware. But maybe we need to... I don't even know what. Maybe we need to respec her or something like that. Maybe she's spec'd into the wrong things. Because there are a number of perks that do increase the speed of construction on ranged siege equipment. And maybe she's taken all the others, you know? Maybe that's what she's done. So, yeah, anyway, I think we'll just destroy this one. Yep, there we go. And then we're just going to go in. Because there's only 130 here, and if I get kind of lucky, I might be able to get a couple of kills with the grenades, and then with the grenades, that's going to maybe just kind of push us into the territory of being able to brute force it. I don't really like doing that much in this mod specifically, because there are a number of, well, dangers that you have to deal with. Like, for example, getting shot from somewhere. Yeah, that guy. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people up there. There's a lot of people, as you can see. Massive amounts of people. Oh, hello. Oh, this is actually fine for me, though. Okay, let's just kill them. Nice, nice, nice. Kill that. Yes. Absolutely perfect. Nice. My throwing skill is actually really, really good right now, so I'm pretty happy with this. Unfortunately, they are managing to push one of our ladders away, but that is just fine. We don't have to worry. Nice. Okay, how many have we... I've killed 100... not 100. I wish I had killed 147. No, I've only killed 47 so far, which is kind of unfortunate. Don't get shot now. Thank you. Don't get shot. Don't get shot. Now I will do the shooting. There we go. Now I will do the shooting. Yes, that's exactly what every single person says. Now I will do the shooting. There you go. Yes, there it is. Okay, wonderful shoot happened. Okay, good. Very nice. And we will otherwise shoot that guy in the face. There we go. This guy's got a melee weapon. Unfortunately, I do not. So I will have to move away from him like so. Try to go for a triple penetration right there. Oh, yeah, that did actually work. Very nice. Okay, that's what we like to see. This guy, unfortunately, is pushing the ladder away, but I will shoot him very, very quickly. And then we will hopefully be able to get some more people up here. Oh, you're running? I will shoot him in the back like an honorable individual. There we go. Perfect. That is exactly what we do. Very nice. Yes. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that is indeed it. And this is exactly the reason why I'm very confused. You know, I'm very confused about the reason why there are no militia in these garrisons. Very, very strange, because the only reason why we're able to take this so easily is because there are no militia. If they had militia, they'd have, I don't know, another 200, 300 units here, and it would be extremely difficult for us to capture this with such an easy siege. So it's pretty nice that we have this available, but if it's due to a bug, which it might be, then obviously that's a bit sad, That is a little bit sad. We can't really do anything about that. Anyway, we'll just rescue or convert a couple of prisoners here. I will be getting a couple of others and just putting them into our army there, into our prisoners' hold, shall we say. And there we have it. All right, so let's just smack a bunch of money in there. That's generally what I spend my money for now, which is quite funny in itself. And we'll just wait here for a little bit of time until the vote comes up. And, oh, Robert won the tournament at Ancona. Oh, that's interesting. I'm surprised he's actually taking a rest, because it seems like he's been on an absolute tear this entire time. He seems to be just doing things all the time, every single second. But, yeah, it's not in this moment. So we'll give him this fief, just to make sure that he has a little bit of a presence in this area. It's funny because apparently Radoslav and him have now just become complete monopoly owners in this area. And yeah, as you can see, look at this. Look at what we've got going on here. Pretty nice. We do have a siege going on there. Obviously, the AI doesn't really have any ability to really fight back super hard, which is obviously really, really good. But the problem is, they're now besieging Genoa, which I'm not a big fan of. And we only have 276 defenders there. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, is Neymar going over there? Yeah, she's going over there to defend. And what is happening over here? Who's defending this? I would not be able to tell you, unfortunately. So, it seems like we are the ones that will have to go over here and defend. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.